I think the best time to visit Switzerland for culture is in winter. Most people think of heading to the Alps for skiing, but some of the most interesting cultural festivals happen in wintertime. And any Swiss will tell you that the signature melty cheesy dishes, raclette and fondue, should only be eaten in winter. Well, unless you're in Valais. In this video, I will cover 3 different cultural aspects on which you could build a fantastic visit and give you sample itineraries. First up, Christmas markets. Of course, Europe is known for its Christmas markets, and Switzerland is no exception. These festivals typically happen between the 1st and 3rd weeks of December, with a few lasting until Christmas and New Year, and some starting in November. Zurich itself has typically 4 to 5 Christmas markets, with a large variety of food and crafts available. Our family has spent several years trying out the many Christmas markets in the country, and so I will recommend an itinerary of my favorites. Days 1 and 2, Zurich and Stein am Rhein. When you first arrive in Zurich, head over to the Operaplatz and visit the huge Christmas village there. Fun aspects of this market include an ice skating rink and food from around the world. From there, make your way through the Münsterplatz market and Old Town Market along the east side of the Limmat. In the evening, be sure to visit the Luminarium market in the courtyard of the Landesmuseum. The next day, visit the Christmas markets in Europaallee and inside the Hauptbahnhof main hall. Then catch a train to Stein am Rhein via Schaffhausen. The journey takes a little over an hour with a short walk from the train station to the village. The Märli, or fairytale market, takes place in the medieval village and includes ancient arts like spun wool and homemade swords. If you miss the Märli, Stein am Rhein's Christmas market is one of the latest running ones, continuing into Christmas week. Return to Zurich as you digest large quantities of Glühwein. I've put a link in the description to a schedule of all the Christmas markets, which can help you plan your trip. Day 3, Einsiedeln and Luzern. Einsiedeln is known for its huge cloister church and ornate Baroque beauty. The Christmas market runs along the main street from the train station to the cloister, with many booths in the courtyard of the church. Make sure to visit the inside of the church while you are there. From Einsiedeln, you can travel to Luzern, which has a nice market in Franziskanerplatz away from the busier areas. It is a more reserved version of what you experience in Zurich. Day 4, Bern and Lausanne. Lausanne has a very beautiful Christmas market on the shores of Lac Leman, complete with a flying Santa Claus display in front of the lake. On your way, you can stop for lunch in Bern at the Münsterplatz market, away from the hustle and bustle. This will give you a taste of the Francophone region where raclette and fondue originated. The Lausanne markets are some of the latest to stay open, including the week after Christmas. Alternative options. After the Zurich days, continue your tour in Rhineland with a stop in Basel, which has several Christmas markets and more of a German flair. Consider dipping a toe into Germany to visit the Freiburg Christmas market, also in the Rhine region. From Zurich, you might also enjoy a trip south to Bellinzona and Lugano, which have wonderful Italian-influenced markets. Next up, New Year's festivals. Switzerland has at least 3 New Year celebrations: January 1st, January 13th, and March 1st. December 31st is when Sylvester happens in a big way. Almost every locality will be hosting a party, some with fireworks. Decide if you prefer mountain destinations, late nights in a big city, or a quiet village with a fireworks display. All can be great options. A possible sample itinerary is as follows. December 30th, start your celebration in Appenzell town. Stay overnight and visit Locher Brauerei for some of the best beer and spirits in Switzerland. December 31st, start your day early in the villages of Appenzell Ausserrhoden to catch the Silvesterklausen with their elaborate costumes singing in the New Year in harmony. Then take the train to Zurich for dinner in the Old Town, followed by fireworks on the lake. January 1st, take the train to Chur to experience the winter charm in Switzerland's oldest city. On January 2nd, continue from Chur to St. Moritz for mineral baths and après-ski. This will take you on one of the most beautiful train lines in Switzerland, the Albula line. This could be a day trip from Chur, or you could consider overnighting in St. Moritz and a continuation to the Bernina Pass on the Bernina Express before returning to Zurich on the train. Alternatively, spend New Year's Eve in Geneva and then head to Crans, Montana for some Francophone mountain magic. If you want to travel away from the busy Christmas and New Year period, you can visit the Appenzell region on Alter Silvester or the Old Julian New Year on January 13th, which is another chance to catch the Silvesterklausen performing their natural yodeling in the villages. If your trip affords you a visit in the later part of the winter, head to Engadin, where the Chalandamarts celebrations happen in every village on March 1st, the Old Roman New Year. In this tradition, the children go from house to house, singing and carrying bells to chase away the winter. Endlich Fasnacht. The week before Lent starts the carnival season called Fasnacht in the German-speaking parts of Switzerland. This is a particularly festive time when the local guilds, think of old-school trades like cobblers and coopers, and Vereine or social clubs plan elaborate festivities. There is a little something for everyone, from family-friendly parades to all-night raves. Depending on the timing of the season, you might be able to combine the carnival season with the Chalandamarts. Guggen music, or a percussion-forward style of marching band, is a constant in all the Fasnacht celebrations. Let's start with Zurich. Zurich has a most family-friendly vibe at Fasnacht. The Sunday parade, the Sunday before Lent, in the Old Town is typically filled with colorful trolls and a wide variety of bands, as well as street food offerings. Clown noses and candies are frequently distributed by the parade participants. Luzern is typically party central during Fasnacht. The guilds are known for putting on parties that go all night. A full suite of events starts at 5 a.m. on Schmutzig Donnerstag and continues until 1 a.m. The same events repeat on the Monday after the start of Lent. Finally, Lütjenthal. My favorite Fasnacht celebration is in Lütjenthal, which was recently hit by a major mountain collapse. The men of the valley carve elaborate wooden masks and transform themselves into monsters called Chigata. They march the length of the valley on Schmutzig Donnerstag and rub snow in the faces of the ladies and enter restaurants and hotels to lightly terrorize the guests. On Saturday, they regather for a more family-friendly parade with Guggen music at the base of the Lauchernalp cable car. I hope you enjoyed this overview of cultural traditions during the Swiss winter. If you want more of this type of video, please make sure to like and subscribe.